We're talking about the best open world games you can play right now. Whether you want chaos, beauty, or pure adventure, I've got something here that'll keep you hooked for hours. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and let's explore these massive worlds together. 1. Horizon Zero Dawn. Man, Horizon Zero Dawn is one of those games that just blows your mind the first time you see it. The world is stunning. Giant robotic creatures roaming across breathtaking landscapes while nature slowly reclaims what humanity left behind. You play as Aloy, a strong and curious outcast who's trying to uncover her mysterious past, and honestly, it's impossible not to get attached to her. What makes this game so special isn't just the combat, though taking down a massive Thunderjaw never gets old. It's the sense of wonder. Every time you explore a new area, there's that wow moment where you stop and just admire the scenery. It's a perfect blend of ancient and futuristic, and even years after finishing it, I still remember that feeling of discovery. If you've never played it, seriously, you're missing out. 2. Hogwarts Legacy. Now, this one, Hogwarts Legacy, is pure magic, literally. Whether you're a lifelong Harry Potter fan or just love exploring huge fantasy worlds, this game hits the sweet spot. The moment you step into Hogwarts, it's like a childhood dream come true. The castle is alive, full of secrets, and every hallway hides something cool to find. Flying around on a broom? Amazing. Learning spells and crafting potions? Even better. But what I love most is that it doesn't just rely on nostalgia. It builds its own story and makes you feel like you truly belong in that world. There's something incredibly cozy yet epic about this game, and it's one of those experiences you don't rush. You just live it, you know? From me, and I want him to tell me. 3. Dying Light 2, Stay Human. Alright, let's talk about chaos, because Dying Light 2 is basically that, but in the best possible way. Imagine a massive open world filled with zombies, parkour, and choices that actually matter. Every rooftop feels like an escape route. Every alley could be your last. What makes it stand out is how it mixes that fast, fluid movement with genuine tension. You're constantly making split-second decisions, fight, flee, or climb for your life. And when night falls, oh man, the whole vibe changes. You go from hunter to hunted in seconds. It's not a perfect world, it's a broken one, but exploring it feels so alive. You shape the city with your actions, and that's what keeps you hooked. Those 1 week. Just give up. Stop caring anything. And Athenians, Altius mercenaries. 4. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I have a soft spot for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's easily one of the most ambitious worlds Ubisoft has ever built. Ancient Greece has never looked so good. You can sail across the Aegean, climb temples, and dive into mythology like never before. What really grabbed me was how personal it feels. You're not just playing a historical adventure, you're living a journey full of choices, family drama, and epic battles. And come on, who doesn't love jumping off a cliff straight into turquoise water after fighting off a horde of Spartans? It's a massive game, but it's one of those that rewards you for slowing down and soaking it all in. If you love exploration and rich storytelling, Odyssey is one of those must-plays. Rating a full RPG, Varpal, Daimler. 5. Red Dead Redemption 2. Honestly, I could talk about Red Dead Redemption 2 all day. This game isn't just a masterpiece, it's a moment in gaming history. The world Rockstar created feels so real, it's almost scary. Every detail, from the way your horse moves to how the mud sticks to your boots, just pulls you in. Arthur Morgan's story? Pure gold. It's emotional, tragic, and unforgettable. You end up caring about this outlaw more than you ever expected to. What really sets RDR2 apart is how it makes you feel the weight of every action. You're not just completing missions, you're living a life out there in the Wild West. It's slow, it's deliberate, and it's absolutely beautiful. This is one of those games that stays with you forever. Version 5.06, No Man's Sky. Okay, I know what some people thought when No Man's Sky first launched, but man, what a comeback story. This game went from disappointment to one of the most relaxing and jaw-dropping open-world experiences ever. Exploring its infinite universe feels like therapy. You land on a new planet, scan the weird creatures, and just exist in space. It's peaceful, it's colorful, and the sense of discovery is unmatched. There's also a deep crafting and survival system now, but it never feels forced. You can build bases, explore with friends, or just travel solo, hopping from galaxy to galaxy. It's the ultimate create-your-own adventure kind of game, and it proves that second chances in gaming can be legendary. Seven, Mad Max. Mad Max is one of the most underrated open-world games out there, and I'll die on that hill. Seriously, it nails the post-apocalyptic vibe like few others. The desert feels endless, brutal, and alive in its own way. Driving through sandstorms, scavenging for fuel, and upgrading your car, the magnum opus, makes every bit of progress feel earned. There's not a ton of dialogue, and that's what I love about it. It's raw, it's gritty, and it perfectly captures that lone survivor feeling. It might not be the flashiest open world, but it's one that stays in your memory. If you want something different, something with heart and grit, Mad Max is that hidden gem. Eight, Fallout 4. And then we have Fallout 4, a game that just oozes atmosphere. The wasteland is harsh, radioactive, and full of choices that constantly make you think twice. I love how you can play it however you want. Be the hero, the scavenger, the wanderer, or even build your own settlements and shape the world your way. The world itself is a mix of danger and beauty. One moment you're fighting mutants, the next you're staring at a sunset over a ruined city. It's not just about survival. It's about rebuilding something after the end. And Fallout 4 is that kind of open-world game that makes you lose track of time because every corner hides a new story waiting to be told. This institute. How do I get there? Haven't you been paying attention? 9. Far Cry 5. Man, Far Cry 5 might just be the wildest ride in the whole series. It drops you into this massive, beautiful chunk of Montana, but don't be fooled by the pretty landscapes, because this place is completely insane. A doomsday cult has taken over, and you're basically fighting your way through a mix of chaos, explosions, and unpredictable moments. What I love about this game is how free it feels. You can attack enemy bases however you want. Sneak in like a ghost, or just show up with a truck full of explosives. The world reacts to everything you do, and no two moments ever feel the same. And the characters? Totally unhinged, but unforgettable. There's always that perfect mix of dark humor and tension that keeps you on edge. It's pure Far Cry madness, and honestly, it's some of the most fun I've had in an open world. Number 10, Deathstranding. Now, Deathstranding, that's a game that people either love or just don't get. And I'm definitely in love camp. It's weird, it's emotional, and it's unlike anything else out there. You're walking through this hauntingly beautiful post-apocalyptic America, carrying supplies across impossible terrain, and somehow, it's one of the most peaceful gaming experiences ever. There's something strangely satisfying about managing your balance, surviving the rain, and watching the world slowly reconnect through your deliveries. It's not about constant action, it's about connection. And when you finally understand what Kojima was trying to say, it hits hard. Plus, that soundtrack, absolute perfection. It's a journey you feel more than you play. Number 11, Days Gone. Days Gone is one of those games that doesn't always get the credit it deserves, but once you dive in, it hooks you. Riding across Oregon on your motorcycle, just you, the road, and the constant threat of freakers around every corner, it's such a vibe. The story really grew on me. Deacon St. John isn't your typical hero. He's flawed, angry, but still human. You feel every bit of his struggle. In those hordes, man, they're terrifying. When you see hundreds of zombies charging toward you, it's pure panic and adrenaline. It's got that raw, gritty atmosphere that makes every night dangerous and every campfire feel safe. It's not just an open world. It's survival wrapped in emotion, and I honestly love it for that. Ghost of Tsushima. If beauty had a form, it'd be Ghost of Tsushima. This game is just art. The wind guiding you, the colors shifting with every sunset, the calm of the world clashing with the brutality of war. It's breathtaking. You play as Jin Sakai, a samurai torn between honor and survival, and that inner conflict gives the story so much depth. What makes it stand out is how alive Tsushima feels. Foxes leading you to shrines, bamboo challenges, duels in the rain. It's all so cinematic that you often forget you're playing and not watching a masterpiece. The combat feels incredible too. Every sword strike has weight. It's both peaceful and intense, a rare balance. Ghost of Tsushima isn't just a game, it's a spiritual experience. You called reinforcements. You have to move. 13. Elden Ring. All right, Elden Ring, the big one. This game is a beast, and I mean that in the best possible way. It's brutal, massive, and endlessly rewarding. You can go anywhere, do anything, and die everywhere. But that's part of the magic. It's one of those worlds that never hold your hand, yet it somehow guides you perfectly. Every mountain in the distance can be reached, every ruin hides a secret, and every boss feels like a test of willpower. But it's not just the challenge. It's the sense of mystery. You don't just explore locations, you uncover legends. It's punishing, yes, but when you finally conquer something after hours of trying, that satisfaction, nothing beats it. If you love freedom and the thrill of discovery, Elden Ring is the ultimate adventure. "14. Batman Arkham Knight." Man, Arkham Knight makes you feel like Batman. And I'm not just saying that. The city of Gotham has never looked so alive. It's dark, moody, and full of things to do. Gliding across rooftops, taking down thugs silently, then blasting through the streets in the Batmobile. It's pure superhero fantasy. What I love is how it's not just about punching bad guys. It's about fear, guilt, and what it means to carry the symbol of the bat. The story is packed with twists, the villains are iconic, and the whole world feels like it's breathing. Even years later, it holds up as one of the best examples of how to do an open-world superhero game right. 15. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Kingdom Come Deliverance is probably the most realistic open-world RPG ever made. Forget dragons and magic, this is pure medieval life, and it's brutal. You start as a nobody, and everything you do, from swinging a sword to reading, has to be learned. It's challenging, slow, and incredibly immersive. The world feels alive in a way most games can't match. People go about their routines, food rots, and armor needs repair. It's not about being a hero, it's about surviving and growing. And honestly, that's what makes it special. When you finally win a duel or ride through the countryside at sunrise, it feels earned. It's a tough game, but one of the most rewarding experiences you can have. Uh, 16. From Dragon's Dogma 2. Finally, Dragon's Dogma 2. What a comeback. It takes everything that made the first game special and cranks it up to 11. The combat feels alive, the monsters are massive, and the world constantly surprises you. What I adore about it is the sense of unpredictability. You never really know what's waiting over that next hill. Maybe a dragon, maybe a band of thieves, or maybe just a quiet lake with a beautiful view. The pawn system makes it feel like you're never alone, even in this harsh world. And when the action starts, it's chaos in the best way possible. This game has heart. It's old-school adventure spirit reborn for a new generation. If you love freedom, discovery, and the thrill of danger, Dragon's Dogma 2 deserves a permanent spot in your library. Strength of will, those who can be of hate to you will reveal themselves in time. And that's it, my friends. 16 open-world adventures that'll steal hundreds of hours of your life in the best possible way. Whether you want magic, chaos, or pure freedom, these games have it all.